You sought peace. I gave it to you. This is hardly a gift. What have you done to me? What have you done to me? Who are you? Truly, I am the one keeping the storm at bay.
Okay, this first one is for Charlie. You said you weren't told until episode 3 that your character was in fact Sauron. Did that change your interpretation of Halbrand?
Yes, it did. Only in the sense that I was able to sort of fill out my research and all the backstory work wholeheartedly. I had an inclination that there was maybe something more to Halbrand, so I had a bit more kind of in the back of my mind. But to be able to fully invest in that was really nice, and it basically meant that I could build the world underneath the surface for Halbrand wholeheartedly. Well,
Celebrimbor is the character who ultimately forges the Ring of Powers. So what is his ambition behind his creativity and how he's evolving in Season 2?
So his ambition is to create something that is going to be of huge benefit to Middle-earth. And it's going to solve all kinds of world problems. It's going to solve, to talk in contemporary about it, world peace, all these things, world famine. This is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So the aim is to revolutionize Middle-earth with these rings. That is his good intention and his honest intention, honorable intention. However, he is also quite an ambitious, vain person. So other things get a little bit kind of mixed up, and it all becomes a bit of a distorted muddle in his head.
In this season, Sauron appears as Annatar. How will it play into the story, and what differences did you introduce into your character to adapt it to the new reality?
I think it changes the story completely because Annatar is a new, basically a new character on the outside, although he maintains a lot of Halbrand's intentions beneath. It's a conscious decision from Sauron to manipulate Celebrimbor. So that was kind of where I built the character from that place, to create a figure that was influential and had a lot of wisdom and power, held a lot of power. And you kind of watch as this dynamic unfolds throughout the season. But it's not like, I think what's really interesting is it's not like Sauron, Annatar holds the power throughout this relationship, that Celebrimbor actually holds a lot of power and dictates where they go as a partnership.
How does this partnership build?
It builds through a mutual desire to achieve an honourable end, according to that's how it starts, and it builds. It's because you've got two people who are absolutely intent on the detail of creation and their mutual brilliance. That is the bedrock of the partnership at the beginning, but then that starts to crack.
Yeah.
As we go further down, they argue, they fight, they disagree, they refuse. So yeah, it starts to fracture.
Okay, and what is your relationship with Professor Tolkien's work before you ended up working in The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power?
I had watched the 3 films, the Peter Jackson films, and that was all I was familiar with Tolkien, really. I'd played the PlayStation games, but that was as a consequence of the films. What about you?
I had read the books.
Well, that's just far superior to me.
But I'd also watched the animated 1978 cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
So, I look, when I was 9 years old, I read The Hobbit, and it went from there. And I was very obsessed with it at that age, highly obsessed, worryingly so.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks,
Have a
man.
nice
Thank
day.
you. Cheers.